Hey guys, in this video, we'll talk about horse movement cancels to help get you around Black Desert Online faster. These movement cancels are required if you're going to Nodewar or Siege. These cancels aren't going to include anything unique to Dream Horses, so no Peggy movement cancels, but you can still do these cancels on a Peggy or any T8 and Dream horse. The horse will need to have some of the horse skills learned. We'll of course talk about Drift Instant Accel, but we'll talk about all different cancels from getting onto your horse, moving around, and getting off. The first cancel is getting on your horse. If you hold W or use mouse to move by pressing Ctrl and left clicking, you can ignore the putting away weapons animation. Most of the time, you'll have your weapons out, so this saves a decent amount of time if you are getting onto your horse. If you see in this clip, instead of putting away your weapons and then moving to your horse, you do both of it at the same time, which saves time. This may seem a little small, but in Nodewars and Siege, if all your guildies save 1 second every time they get on a horse, that can convert to a lot of tempo. Now that you're on your horse, there's a fun trick that you can do right after getting on, which is using mouse to move by pressing Ctrl and left clicking in any direction that you want. This instantly turns your horse to face that direction, and you won't need to slowly maneuver your horse to face that way. This can be helpful if you need to go west and you call your horse but it's facing east. A lot of the time, your horse can be janky and face the wrong direction, so this always saves a bunch of time. Again, this may not seem like a ton of time saved, but it really does start adding up. Most players getting into Nodewar and Siege should be comfortable mouse moving anyways, so this just applies that to your horse. Mouse to move is an option you have to enable in the settings, so make sure you have that enabled or this may not work. Again, keep in mind that you have to mouse to move right after you get on your horse or you won't instantly turn around. Now that you're facing the right direction, the fastest way to start moving from standing still is to charge. This is pretty easy as you just press Q if you have the charge skill and required horse armor. This is a lot faster than just pressing W and shift and also allows you to move into the next cancel, which is of course the infamous Drift Instant Accel. You can drift cancel almost any horse skill, which includes charge and instant accel. You do this by drifting with either A or D and S, then going back into instant accel with W and F. Drifting after instant accel lets you cancel the instant accel cooldown, allowing you to instant accel infinitely. The combo is basically instant accel, S instant accel if you have it, then drift, and then back into instant accel and S instant accel. You repeat this until you want to stop moving. There's also an easier way to hold Drift Instant Accel, and that is by binding WW to a certain key, holding that key down, holding F, then tapping A and S whenever you want to drift cancel. This lets you drift Instant Accel really easily by only having to tap A and S every now and then to cancel your Instant Accel cooldown. To reiterate, to start moving from a standstill, you charge, drift, then go into your Drift Instant Accel combo to wherever you need to be. Now we all know that BDO isn't just a straight line, and you'll sometimes have to double back every now and then. So the next cancel will be turning on a dime. There are two ways to do this. One is just to tap S and move your camera to where you want to go. This is pretty good and easy to do. The other method is to stomp, then mouse to move whatever direction you want. After that, both of these methods require you to charge, then drift instant accel to start going again. I like the stomp method, but both are pretty equivalent. Finally, you can save some time by holding W while you get off your horse. And this gets rid of the weapon takeout animation, and you'll get off your horse with your weapons already taken out. This is mostly for Nodewars and Siege, where you may want your weapons to be out already, but can be used in other places. You don't want to be that guy with their weapons put away during Nodewars. Finally, we'll go through an example which uses all these cancels. You are at a regroup and your shot caller calls to go meet an enemy ball. You call your horse, hold W to cancel the weapon put away animation, then mouse to move towards the enemy ball. Charge to start moving, then drift instant accel. Randomly, your shot caller calls to go screen for an allied guild that is dying. You simply press S, use your camera to turn your horse around, and charge to start moving, then drift instant accel. Oh no, a guild is PvEing your base, so you have to turn around again to get back to base. You simply stomp, mouse to move around, then charge drift instant accel. At last, you get back to base, Hop off your horse while pressing W to cancel the weapon takeout animation, and get right into fighting. Anyways, that's basically all for this guide. These tips are great for moving around BDO and definitely required if you're going to nodewar in Siege. If you have any other tips, feel free to put them in the comments below, but I hope you all enjoyed seeing this video. Anyways, see you all next time.